Everyone has their style of expressing or displaying their emotions in a relationship. It could be love, rage, grief, or any other emotions. How do you express your feelings to others? You should be asking yourself that question. The feelings shown towards you as a child may have had a positive or bad impact on your love style. There are 5 types of love styles: controller, pleaser, facilitator, avoidant, and victim. In this video, I'll be sharing the reasons how your childhood affected your love styles, but make sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get informed on more content like this. 1. The attentions they give us. It's no secret that having parents who fail to give us the attentions we require can hurt a person's self-esteem. Whether it's because your parents walk out on you, separated, or emphasized their careers above their family, it made you feel like no one was there for you growing up. This caused you to mature too quickly and learn to care for yourself at a young age, leaving you with an overpowering dread of helplessness that drives your need to be in charge of everything, including your relationships. People that embrace this love style, known as the controller, are frequently assertive, dogmatic, and obstinate. Their parents' neglect has made it difficult for them to rely on others, seek help, and give up control. 2. The freedom they allow us. When our parents are overly controlling and protective of us, we develop feelings of shame, self-doubt, and helplessness that many of us will struggle to overcome even as we get older. So, when your parents are too rigid with your independence and don't offer much of a voice in your life, it can cause you to become overly obedient and submissive in your relationships. While many people will not likely appreciate your agreeableness at first, they may become irritated with your lack of decisiveness, autonomy, and initiative, which makes partners feel as if you're not putting in as much effort as they are to make the relationship work. 3. Their praise and approval. Were your parents harsh and difficult to please? Did you get the impressions that they only loved you when you succeeded and were unhappy with you when you failed? Children who are pushed to match their parents' expectations to meet their emotional needs develop a compulsive drive to please others as well. A love style is called the pleaser, appropriately enough. Those who struggle to gain their parents' approval as children often develop a neurotic need for praise and validation. They are more likely to become pushovers because they have difficulty saying no, always putting others first, and avoiding conflict at all costs. They are afraid of disappointing others and suffer from feelings of uncertainty and inadequacy. 4. Their consistency and dependability. Do you find yourself feeling isolated and misunderstood by those around you? Do you long for emotional connections only to be disappointed by those you care about? This is what happens when you have unpredictable parents as a child. They are unstable, untrustworthy, and inconsistent in their affections and caring. They say they love you and will be there for you, but they have broken one promise too many for you to ever truly trust them again. And because your emotional needs are never regularly addressed, you have developed strong sentiments of abandonment that leave you vulnerable to rejection. You may have a love style known as the facilitator, which is romantic and idealistic to a fault. They struggle to maintain personal relationships because they idealize the people they loved and hold them to extremely high standards. They expect too much from their partners and leave no room for error because they have learned from a young age how horrible it is to be disappointed by those you care about. 5. Their attitude towards emotions. The term responsibility refers to the act of determining whether or not a person is responsible for his or her actions. People who adopt this loving style most likely had parents who disregarded their emotional needs and discouraged the expressions of their feelings. Your parents raised you to believe that being too emotional was a sign of weakness and that it was wrong for you to need people and seek comfort from them, whether it was because they didn't know how to deal with them or because they incorrectly believed that repressing your emotions would make them go away. As a result, you became more self-conscious, distant from your emotions, and found it difficult to open up, even to the person you love the most in the world. 6. Adverse childhood experiences. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, witnessing a horrific occurrence as a child, particularly at the hands of your parents, can have a tremendous impact on how you view and approach your adult relationships. Growing up in a chaotic home setting or living with an angry or violent parents results in the victim lifestyle. These unpleasant early experiences have made you wary of trusting and even warier of loving. You may suffer from emotions of worry, despair, and poor self-esteem because of how you were treated, meek, compliant, and emotionally scarred. People like this are always waiting for the other shoe to drop since they have only ever experienced misery and confusion. Do any of these points apply to your parents? Which love style do you most identify with? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you in the next coming up.